All right, to welcome, let's start recording some action. Milwaukee at New York, 1976. It's going to be Dick Tidrow versus Pete Broberg in the second game of a doubleheader. I believe I recorded half the first game, and it was Catfish Hunter pitched a shutout, and the lineup for Milwaukee is going to be Von Joshua, the center fielder, Don Money at third base, George Scott batting third and playing first base. Cleanup is Carbo, Bernie Carbo. Mike Hegan, the DH, batting fifth. Sixth is Sixto Lezcano, left fielder. Seventh is Robin Yount, the shortstop. Eighth is Tim Johnson, the second baseman. And wow, what a name. Hold on a second. And the catcher is going to be Kushner. And for the Yankees, the lineup, Mickey Rivers in center field, still batting around 385. He's a hit machine. Roy White, the left fielder, and Carlos May, the DH, batting third. Munson is out. He's injured. Chambliss, the first baseman. Cleanup. Nettles batting fifth, third base. Gamble, the right fielder. Low average for him. He's struggled throughout the season. Elrod Hendricks, the catcher, batting seventh. Eighth is Willie Randolph, and ninth is Jim Mason. Let's do this. Let's roll some dice. Gonna read the blue and the white, and it's a 34, and that's gonna be a base hit. Von Joshua with a single to lead off the game. He's on at first. Here's Don Money, pitcher for Tidrow. 46 and a 9. He's a righty. That's gonna be a ballpark, and that's gonna be a foul ball. Again, the pitch to Money with a 15, and that is going to be a fly ball to right field. Gamble near the line, and he makes the catch. So late swing by Money, and he sends one to right. Here's George Scott with a 62, and a 2 is a fly ball center field. Oh, struck him out. And Tidrow with a lot of K's on his card. Strikes out George Scott for the second out. Josh was on at first, 2 outs. Here's Bernie Carbo. The pitch from Tidrow is a 42, and that's a line out to first base. So he rips one down the line, the lefty Carbo, and right there is Chambliss to snag that. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. Go to the bottom of the first. Mickey Rivers leading off. I haven't done anything here on the. I forgot all about keeping the stats. Let's see. There's a single, and then all right, there we go. Here's the pitch. Rivers. He's a hit machine, but not this time. It's a bouncer right back to the mound, and Broberg makes the play on the speedy Rivers. 1 down. Roy White. A 62, and that's again a tapper right back to the mound, and Broberg for the second time makes the play. Back-to-back ground balls to the pitcher. And Carlos May with a 35, and that'll be a fly ball right field. On the run is Carbo, and Carbo gets to it. Retire the side, top of the second. No score in this game. Hegan leading off. Pitch from Tidrow. That's a 44. That is ball 4. And he walks. Hegan, not great speed, but not terrible speed. We'll jot that down. Here's Sixto Lezcano. Lezcano with a 43. And a 7. That'll be a fly ball. Roy White. 1 down. Robin Yount. And it's a 56. Struck him out. Second strikeout for Tidrow. He's got a lot of K's on his card. Tim Johnson's next. 2 out, 1 on. Pitch to Johnson. That's a 34, and that's a base hit. Let's see if the runner will go to third. No, he will stop at second base. So they're going to hold him at second. So first and second, and here comes Kushner, Art Kushner, catcher today in the second game of the doubleheader. Pitch from Tidrow with a 42, fly ball right field. Gamble drifts under it, and that retires the side. So they leave a couple, no runs, 1 hit. And we go to the bottom of the second inning here at Yankee Stadium, 1976. Where were you? This game was played, I think, June 27th, 1976. Chris Chambliss with a 61, and that'll be a bouncer to the first baseman. Flips to the pitcher covering, 3-1. One down. Greg Nettles. 52, that's going to be an error check on the second baseman with a 7. Second baseman is Johnson, and Johnson will make the play. 2 down. All right, here is, we are Gamble, Oscar Gamble, batting 155. He's really struggling. 61, he will fly out to right for the third out. No surprise there. He makes a lot of outs in this replay. It's just the nature of the beast. All right, top of the order, top of the third. No score in this game. It's a 14, and that is ripped to short. Mason up with it, fires on target to Chambliss to get Von Joshua. 6-3. Don Money. And Don Money bounces one again to Mason. It's short. 2 down. Mason is on it and throws an out low throw, scooped out by Chambliss, 45. And that is a ground ball this time. Pulled down the line. Nettles backhands it. Throw to first. High, but nice stretch by Chambliss. 3 up and 3 down. Yankee infield. Showing what it's made of. Here's Elrod Hendricks. Bottom of the third, no score with a 26, and against a righty, it's a base hit, little ground ball, and through the infield. Elrod is on at first. Here's Willie Randolph. And 31, and that is a ground ball to the left side and through the hole. Lascano plays it. And Hendricks will hold first and second now. So we're going to get probably a bunt attempt here by the shortstop Mason. And he squares. Here's the pitch from Broberg, and that's a 42. Well, actually, he's bunting, so that will be a good bunt. Catcher picks it up. 2-4. Both runners advance. Second and third now. And here's Mickey Rivers. Infield's in for Rivers. And that is a 11 base hit. Rips one to right. And let's see. One run scores and the other one will hold. First and third, RBI single for Rivers. Drives in Hendricks. Stopping at third is Randolph. We got first and third now. Here's Roy White with the infield. We're going to play the corners in, middle halfway. 16, and that will be a line out to the right fielder. A line out to the right fielder on a 10. And that's going to be, it's too shallow, so they're going to hold up on this line out. 2 out. So White rips one, but right at Carbo. And they're not going to challenge Carbo's arm. Here is May with first and third. And the pitch, 2 outs, 61. And it's a fly ball, center field. Right there is Joshua, and that ends the inning. 1 run comes in on 3 hits. So Broberg limits the damage. And here's Bernie Carbo leading off the top of the fourth. It's 1-0 Yankees, 64, and that'll be a bouncer to Randolph, who makes the play. 1 down. Mike Keegan is up next. He walked in his first at bat. And at 23, he will strike out here. That's number 3 for Tidrow. Third strikeout of the game for Dick Tidrow. 6 to Lascano. Lascano flat out to left field with a 32, and that'll be a bouncer to Nettles, and Nettles throws him out. 3 up, 3 down for Tidrow. All right, we're going to the bottom of the first. Chambliss leading off. Pitch from Broberg, and that is a 23, which will be struck him out with the curveball. Nettles next. He bounced to the, oh, that was almost a home run. It's a 46 ballpark with a 6, and that'll be a foul ball. He pulls it foul. And it's a 54. I'm going to check 54, and it's going to say check the left fielder with a 4. And that may be an error on the left field, maybe a single and an error type thing. Let's see. Yes. And it's going to tell us to go to the exotic error chart. The only time you really got to look at any charts is looking at the exotic error chart. And left fielder, let's roll the 20. And it's going to be a 13, which will be single plus error. So Nettles picks up a single, and it's going to be an E7. Oh wait, that was wrong, because I didn't give Chambliss a strikeout. Then it's an E. Nettles with it, and single. Alright, so Nettles is on at second base, and here's Gamble. 1 on, 1 out. Nettles in scoring position on the error by left fielder Lescano. Pitch, 44, that is rip. No, ball 4. He walks. So first and second, here's Hendricks with a 12, and that'll be a fly ball right field. Nettles at second base will hold. 2 out. And here's Randolph. Randolph's batting 289. First and second, 2 outs. Bottom of the fourth, 1-0 Yankees. Second game of a doubleheader. Yankees won the first game. 23. It was, I think, a 4-0 shutout. 23, and that is a fly ball. Center field racing in is Joshua. Will he get there? Yes. No runs. 1 hit. 2 left. And we move to the top of the 5th inning. All right, Yount, Johnson, and Kushner. Pitch from Tidrow, 41. That should be a base on balls, and it is. He's on with a walk. Yount on at first. Here's Tim Johnson. Let him bat, 45. 13. Ooh, 13. He's a lefty. 13. That's going to go to the first baseman, and runner will advance. G3. Chambliss steps on the bag ahead of Johnson. Going to second into scoring position is Yount. And here's Kushner. Pitch from Tidrow, 52. That's going to be an error check on second baseman. That'll be a ground ball that Randolph gets to. Going to third is Yount. And here's Von Joshua. With a 32, and that'll be a bouncer to the first baseman Chambliss, who flips to Tidrow covering. No runs, no hits. 1 left, and we move to the bottom of the 5th. Jim Mason leading it off. It's Mason at the top of the order, Rivers and White. Here's a 65. That's a pitcher -9, and that'll be a ground ball to the first baseman. Playing it is Scott, and he makes the play on Mason. Mickey Rivers is next. He bats from the left side, batting 289, 35. And that's a 1-tate single. It's a 15, so that's going to be a ground ball to the shoes to the first baseman. And Scott takes it himself. 2 down. Next is White. White is 0 for 2 with this 44, and that's going to be ripped, frozen rope to right center field. Joshua plays it on a hop, and White is on at first. Here's Carlos May. Carlos May's batting 346, and he will, ooh, that was almost 66. He will fly out to right field. Carbo, right center field, and he's there. That retires the side. Going to the top of the sixth, 1-0, as you can see. Don Money leading it off against Tidrow. Neither pitcher's reached his limit yet. That's going to be a 62. Struck him out. Strikeout number 4 for Tidrow. 1 down. Scott with a 21. That'll be a K. Back-to-back Ks for Dirt Tidrow. 2 out, nobody on. Here's Bernie Carbo. And a 42 will be a fly ball left field. Roy White towards the line, and he gets to it. No runs, no hits. 3 up, 3 down. Bottom of the sixth. Chambliss. 51, that's an error check with a 14 on the third baseman, Money. That's a ball that Money gets to and throws out Chambliss for out number 1. Way too high error roll there. Money is a 6, and that's a 63. Nettles, and a fly ball deep center field. Backing up to the track is Joshua, and he's there for out number 2. So Nettles with a long fly ball. And here's Gamble, who struggles at the plate, and he bounces one to the first baseman, who flips to the pitcher covering, and that retires the side. So we go to the top of the 7th. No runs, no hits there. Top of the 7th. It's going to be Hegan leading off. Tidrow with a pitch of 16. Struck him out. That's number 6 for Tidrow. Neither pitcher's reached 27 batters. They're pitching well. Here's Sixto Lescano with a 34, and that is bounced up the middle and through for a base hit. Single for Lescano. Tying run is on at first. And we're going to try hit and run. There he goes. And, ooh, a 4. Let's see. Robin Yount is a B. And a 4 we'll say, where is that? Wait a second. Ah, here it is. A 4 we'll say on the hit and run. Try to get something going for the Brewers. It's going to be an A single, otherwise it's a pop-up to the third baseman. Left side, Nettles. And that's 2 away. And it's Tim Johnson with a 42, and that'll be a fly ball center field. Mickey Rivers covering lots of ground out there. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning stretch. Stretch those bones. Here's Hendricks. Pete Broberg winds and deals to Hendricks, and that's a 23. Struck him out. That's strikeout number 2 for Broberg. Willie Randolph, right-handed hitter, 1 for 2 today, batting. Batting 288 with a 53 and a 1. Struck him out. Back-to-back Ks for Broberg. Here's Jimmy Mason with a 45, and that is a fly ball left field. Right there is Lescano, and that retires the side. All right, so Tidrow should have been an A pitcher before. Now he's an A pitcher. And the catcher, Kushner. No runs, no hit in that bottom of the 7th, top of the 8th, and a 23 will be a strikeout. Number 7 for Tidrow. Here is Juan Joshua with a 13, and that'll be a ground ball second base. Randolph gobbles it up and throws out Joshua. Juan Joshua. 55, that's a drive in the gap, and that's going to split the outfield, roll to the wall, bounds away from Rivers. Digging around second is Money. He's headed for third. Here's the relay, and he is safe with a 2-out triple. Don Money gets a hold of 1, and the tying run is on at third base. Wow. Top of the 8th inning. Tidrow's an A, so he doesn't have to get pulled. George Scott Infield is going to be back since there's 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Scott, and this game is tied. Base hit, rips one to left center field. Scoring is money, all tied at 1, and that's going to be it for Tidrow. You know what? We're going to let Tidrow pitch to Carbo. 1 on, 1 out. I mean, sorry, 1 on, 2 out. Game tied at 1. Carbo with